and I want to welcome you to your team. I've done a real quick video here to kind of help you get started so you can start generating some income immediately. Now that you're in XPX Body, even though you have not paid a dime into the business as of yet, you are eligible to earn commissions over the next 30 days. That means that any products you sell, you will be able to earn the commissions on those products and get your weekly paychecks. Now, it takes between 7 to 10 days to get your product, a Nutrithin product, in your hands. So over the next 7 to 10 days, I will be sending you additional videos and training, so keep an eye out for those. So now let's kind of go over what I want to cover. I'm going to basically cover a real quick intro on the Team Horizon and EPX Body and what we do. Then I'm going to take you into your EPX back office and show you what to look for and how to get yourself started with that. Then I'm going to go over Prosperity Central and what's involved there and how to get enrolled. Then I will show you how to put your leads into the system and how to start your campaign, and then how to follow up on that, and I'll show you the typical results we get. And then the most important thing, I'm going to show you about how to go about getting started, start getting leads, and so you can start building up your own system. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to learn more about the products. And one thing about EPX Body is it's got a lot of products. You need to go back and learn about each and every one of these. These products are absolutely amazing. At $39.95 for a month's supply of any given product, it's well within the price range of most individuals. And each one of these products by themselves could be a standalone product to build off. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of companies out there, multi-level companies and networking companies out there, that are using these type of products as their primary product to promote their business, and yet we have these at access to us at all times. So we can help people who are looking for dietary supplements. We can help people who are looking to detox. We can go ahead and help people who want to lose weight, who are looking for good nutrition. If they're into power drinks, we have that as well. So we have something that's in the marketplace. So you have the ability to share a product that just about everybody you know. There's a product in the EPX Daily line of products that people can use and benefit from, which will allow you to build up a retail business. So it's going to be up to you to go back in your back office and learn about each one of these products, and then think about people you know who would make good customers for you to go ahead and buy that. Now, most of you came in here in order to build a business, so that's what we're going to talk about next. The one thing that was great about EPX, and I know you came in here on the People Helping People program, and this is all about your sponsors and your team helping you build your business. Now, so whether you're new to the industry, you have some experience, or have a lot of experience, I think you're going to find this really unique. And what's really great is you're in here at the right time. Now, the one thing that EPX has done is it has guaranteed that as soon as you bring 4 people in, your product is free. And we're going to show you how to do that within your first 24 hours to bring 4 people in. And then you won't even have to pay for your product. It will be absolutely free to you. And then we also will be able to show your 4 exactly how to do that. So there's a minimum paycheck of $40 a month guaranteed to you just by getting started and enrolling as few as 4 people. Now, they also have in this program that within 6 months they will guarantee that you will be at $1,000 a month in income, or you get the money back from your auto ship. I know another company that's doing this right now that is absolutely guaranteeing your success as long as you follow our program. And I think you're going to see here, it's going to be extremely easy to be successful with this, and we are highly motivated, both as your team and your sponsors are highly motivated to make sure you hit that $1,000 a month mark and continue to grow from there. Now, the big thing is we have this company, EPX Body, has not even hit momentum yet, so you're coming in at the right time, at the right level, and we are just starting to explode this. And I think you're going to take a look at some of the results that are taking on I think some of the results you're going to see are going to absolutely blow you away. Now, it's very important. We need to get you into action right away. You need to find 4 people, and you need to bring them into the business, and then we need to get those people bringing 4 people in the business. And by getting into action, it's all great to fill that form out and wait for your product, but I promise you, if you get into action now and start studying the products, start learning more about the company, start learning more about our marketing system, and putting this into place, that by the time the month is out, you will be in a position to start generating some very serious income for yourself, and you'll be able to put a plan together that best fits your personality and best fits your time constraints in order to get started. Because everything here is based on the bringing in 4 people and then helping those 4 get 4. And it's not as hard, it's not very hard at all. Now you have a lot of different ways you can go. I always recommend that if you know anybody at all who you would like to be business partners with you, it's always a good idea to find 1, 2, 3, 4 friends that you guys can create your own team and you guys can work together to build. You will find you will build a lot faster if you can find 3 or 4 people to come in with you, and also that gives you your first 4 on the front line. This becomes even more important as you start to look at the matrix, and we'll talk about this later. If you can put 4 of people on your front line, you, as the maintenance grows out, you'll be helping them build an income as you are building your income. What happens here, and you don't want the same thing to happen to me. I've only been in this program for a week, and the first 4 people that came in on my front line are from my sponsor. Those 4 people are very fortunate because when they came in, I immediately, each one of those 4 people have 4 people underneath them right now that I brought in underneath them. So they already have an organization starting to build. They already have income that's going to be generated for them, and they haven't even done anything yet. That's the advantage of the power of this matrix. So if you have people you know, you can go back to your old business acquaintances, you can go back to old downlines you might have, personal lead lists, churches, organizations, people you know from that, even telling people on Facebook and other social media you're doing this. The faster you can find 4 people and bring them in, that will give you your free product and will help launch you. More importantly, it gives you a team to work with. But for those of you who have absolutely no friends or relatives or anything, or you're afraid to approach them in any way until you're successful, which is very foolish, but a lot of people feel that way. That's why we put together the Team Horizon marketing system, because I'm going to show you within your very first 24 hours how we're going to be able to bring 4 people and put them into your system. We do this using a platform called Prosperity Central. This is a business platform. It can be used for any home-based business you have out there. I've been using it over the years. I have found it to be a great program. It offers a lot of tools and services, and as I go over this with you, you're going to see how easy it is to get started in this system. Not only for you to use it to bring in your 4 people, but how easy it's going to make it for you to help people duplicate what you're doing so they can grow as well. Because with any networking company, it's all about being able to duplicate, being able to show somebody something to do and then duplicate it. Think about this. Most of you have not had a chance to have a personal conversation with it, but you have gone ahead, you've gone and enrolled, and these video trainings can go in theory, you could just do these video trainings. You and I could never ever talk personally, and you could actually build a team and grow without me ever having talking with you. As a matter of fact, there's going to be quite a few people. That's exactly what's going to happen. And it's by their choice. You know, they can, because when we get plugged into this, you get plugged into our team training calls and the opportunity calls and everything we're going to be offering you. All you need to do is get people into your system, make sure they get their free product, make sure they get on the Prosperity Central platform, and they're going to grow. Let me just take a look why this is important. Each one of you that came in, those of you that have already enrolled are already assured you're going to, at the end of this, there will be a link. You have 200 leads coming to you, and I can show you how to take those 200 leads and get your first 1, 2, or 3 people just by using those 200 leads. If you want to get to a fast start, and those that are in my team right now in the very first week, by bringing in 1,000 leads, you will generate your 4 enrollees underneath you. This chart right here just shows an example of, if you take a look, in one day, this is a 24-hour period, you can see where the word circled and highlight in yellow. I did a mail launch and put out 1,000 emails out to those individuals on that launch, and in that 24-hour period, I enrolled 4 people into the business. Within 36 hours, I had another 10 people that were in. All total, in my very first week in this business, I enrolled 20 people into the company. So it is very doable. This plan works. My other team members that have come in who started this, every single person within their first 24 hours developed 4 people into their business. So we're going to be able to show you how, by implementing our system, we're going to help you get the first people enrolled in the system. Now think about this. If you have 4 people that are going to come in with you underneath, and we get them going, then this effort gets multiplied out even more. Not only do you get 4 people in and they get their 4 people, the 5 you get together, that will put 20 people in your business within the first 2 or 3 days, and then this thing can explode. Make sure you sit and you study the matrix system. This 4x4 matrix system is not the only way we make money, but what I want you to see here is that at each level, there can only be 4 people on your first level, 16 people, on your second level, 64 on the third, and 256 on your fourth, and 1,024. It's not that hard. I've done it in the past where we start with 4 or 5 people, within 2 or 3 months have 8, 9, 10,000 people in our group. Especially using a program like this, which makes it very easy for people to get started, and it's absolutely no risks for them. So by sharing this information with people, by sharing the products, and you will have the people that will come in and will. Now the incomes you see here are all based on a $40 order. You will find that people will be placing more than $40 orders, which means there's even more money in this matrix for you. Take a real quick look. This is my matrix of my very first week. I'm already starting to fill out my third level. What this means, in my first 2 weeks in the business, my first paycheck will probably be somewhere between $150 and $200 for my initial 2 weeks. And the chances of you doing this right off the bat, maybe you will, maybe you won't. It all depends how much time and energy you're willing to put into it, and how many leads and how many emails you want to send out, because there's a direct proportion. The more people you contact, the higher the probability of your income. But here's the thing. If you take a look at this matrix, I will have my third level and fourth level pretty much filled up within the next 2, maybe 3 weeks. So by this time next month, I very easily could be making $8,000 to $10,000 a month, and that is just from my matrix alone. That doesn't include the other ways that we make money as well. So here's the plan of action that they have. If you start bringing in 4 people, show those to bring in 4, and you keep doing that every 2 weeks. Within 12 weeks, you could very easily be up to that $10,000 to $21,000 our income range. So within the next 2 or 3 weeks, you could easily be within that income range. Now, this is strictly theoretical. It doesn't mean it's going to happen for everybody, and it won't happen for everybody. But for a few of you who decide to take this, the more you work, the more massive your results are, the more time you put into it. This is very feasible. We have one team member in the company right now, within 3 months, generated $35,000 in their third month. She made like 40 her first month and 180 or something like that her second month, and then bingo, she was at $35,000 her third month. The reason why she did that is she and her team did massive action. They got on the phone and they literally called people day in and day out for 2 weeks solid. It's there. This is a very simple system. It's no risk. We bring people in, they can get started, they can learn about this business, and it doesn't cost them anything because we are helping them grow. And as you learn more about the people, helping people program, and some of the other systems marketing we have in there, I think you're going to see how feasible and how reasonable this really is. Now, there are other ways in the matrix. As you can see, the amount of money, as you start building your 4x4, you will get the dollar volume on each line. And here's where, take a look on line number 3. If you take a look right here on line number 3, there is a 20%. With 1,064 $40, that's 40,000. You make 20% of that. What is that? That's $8,000 right there, just on that line. It behooves us as your leaders and as your team, and it will behoove you to not only help your second level and third level build, but as that fourth level starts to build, it actually will behoove us to work with that level in order to help them grow and build their 4 and get to 20% on that. This is a very unique program that allows you to grow. More importantly, there's also matching bonuses here, and this is another source of income. Here's what I want you to think about. I've personally brought in 20 people. I am very incentivized to get each one of you to the $1,000 a month, because here's what happens. If all 20 of you that came in initially with me, if you all reach $1,000 a month, I get a matching bonus of 25%. So look at that. If I take 20 times 1,000, that's 20,000. That means I make $5,000 a month when I get you to 1,000. That makes me highly motivated. Now, if you do the same thing with your team on that first generation, so let's say it's at 20, I'm looking at 80,000. Well, here I am again. I'm making another 9,000, almost 10,000 on my first generation, and I make it again on my third generation matching bonus, my fourth generation matching bonus, and so right there, the first, second, third, fourth, and my personal. So for 5 generations, I've got matching bonuses and this is where some really big dollars can be earned, because even if let's say on my fourth generation, where there's a lot of people in that fifth level. I have 1,000 people, and let's say there's 50, 60, $100,000 in volume going through there. There's $12,000 just in matching bonus on top of the $8,000 bonus there. So I hope you begin to see it. There's a lot of money on the table here, and it's just a matter of building, and everything is focused on bringing in the 4 in order to get you started. So the next video is going to show you how to get started.